as with all professional organizations, some of these teams may be moved by their owners. So we've already kind of taken that into account. So that happens all the time in the NBA, happens all the time in all professional sports. An owner might want to relocate his team to a better area, more prosperous area, so that's also possible here. So we totally understand that. Cut.
Okay, rolling.
Okay, let's talk about some of the features of the NJBA. Just a few features. Most of the teams will be made up of 12 to 13 members. Again, male and female. No smoking. Non-smokers only. So that's kind of critical. Non-smokers only throughout the entire league. No smoking of any kind. Okay. There'll be 6 partially disabled players in each. This is per franchise. Total. Again, 2 per team, plus the wheelchair player, who in the future will be referred to as the mobile player. Okay. All games except the games that the newbies league plays will be double headers. Again, we have that's right. That's exactly what I said. Double header basketball. Hello. So more than likely, the no jump plus games will be played first, and then the no jump games will be played after that. So there may be a time constraint situation right there. So we may have to, for example, eliminate the half times or something, because this is all theoretical here. We don't have a clue at this point how it's going to work. But this will be doubleheader basketball. Okay, with the exception of the newbies games. Okay, overtime. Because we have 2 games in the no jump and no jump plus games, we had to devise another way to handle overtime. So what we came up with was that in the event of a tie, because we're under time constraints as it is. In the event of a tie, what's going to happen is the team with the worst record will get that win. So they'll take advantage of that win. But at the end of the year, when playoff time comes, the team that's in the playoffs and lost that game, that tie game, because they had the better record, then they will go, their record will increase by 1/2 game. So both teams will actually benefit by that tie. The team with the worst record will benefit immediately because it's a tie game, but they'll be rewarded that game. The team that makes it to a playoff that didn't get that reward will now get the reward because they'll be awarded a half a game for that one that they lost earlier. So both teams will still benefit by this, and we kind of figured out that this would be a reasonable procedure for tie games because we don't really have we probably won't have time to do overtimes, So now this won't affect the newbies leagues. Okay. Here we go. Now you're gonna like this big time. Okay, how about 4 and 5 point shots? That's right. 4-point shot. That'd be half court. A 5-point shot, and we see this all the time, but nobody gets credit. We're getting ready to get credit right about now. Hello, 5-point shot, 3/4 court. Now, how about a 9-point play? That's right, you heard us. A 9-point play in the NJBA. That's exactly right. One play can amount to 9 points. Just can you imagine the excitement that's gonna happen when that's possible? Okay, how are you going to get 9 points out of one play? Now, okay, I'll tell you about the twist on that. Okay, we talked about the 2 points for the re-steal. We talked about 1 point for not dribbling. So that's 3, right? Okay, we just talked about 4-point shots being rewarded 4 points for half-court shot, 5 points for a three-quarter court shot. Now, we thought that there was a missing point somewhere. In the NBA, if a person shoots a 3-point, make that 2-point shot, and they get fouled, and they make the shot, they get 1 foul shot. But if they're shooting a 2-point shot, and they miss the shot, then why is it they only get 2 shots? You know, their opponent fouled them so bad that they had no chance of actually making the shot. But for some reason, in the NBA, they still only receive 2 shots after that. What happened to the missing shot? We kind of thought that if you're able to make 3 points out of that same situation by making the shot, then you should also have 3 opportunities at the foul line to be rewarded for that bad foul as well. So we included that missing point for the first time. So you kind of feeling it now, what we have here? So what would have to happen for this 9-point play? It would have to happen at the far end of the court. You're taking the ball out and you're coming this way. You would have to do all passes, right? So when we do the no dribble, all 5 players must touch the ball. So it's 5 passes. A re-steal would have to happen back there, right? So you got 1 point plus 2, that's 3. And then a foul would have to happen. So at a 5-point shot, that if you made that shot, three-quarter shot, you would get the 5 points plus another shot. That's 6. If you didn't make that shot, you still get 6 free throws. Now you see it? 6 points, 2 for the re-steal, and 1 for the no dribbling. 9-point play. Sure, that's a lot of things that's got to happen in a short period of time. Very unusual, but it is possible. A 9-point play in the NJBA is possible. And so at some point, you're going to see it happen. I am so excited about that, as I am the rest of the stuff too. Look at here, you know. Okay, let me see. Now, number of games. We kind of figured that